Bird flu, also known as avian influenza, is a viral infection that primarily affects birds, especially wild birds and domestic poultry. The virus can occasionally infect humans and other animals, leading to concerns about potential pandemics and public health risks. Here are some details about bird flu. Virus types. Bird flu is caused by various strains of the influenza A virus. These viruses are categorized into different subtypes based on the presence of two key proteins on the virus surface, hemagglutinin, H, and neuraminidase, N. The H and N designations are followed by numbers, indicating specific subtypes. Some subtypes of avian influenza virus are more pathogenic, disease-causing, than others. Transmission. The virus is primarily spread through direct contact with infected birds' bodily fluids, such as saliva, nasal secretions, and feces. It can also spread indirectly through contaminated feed, water, equipment, and surfaces. Wild birds, especially waterfowl, are natural carriers of the virus and can spread it over long distances. Strains and pathogenicity. Some strains of bird flu are low pathogenic, causing mild symptoms or no symptoms in birds. However, other strains are highly pathogenic and can lead to severe illness and high mortality rates in poultry populations. The highly pathogenic strains can cause rapid outbreaks with significant economic consequences for the poultry industry. Human infections. While the primary hosts for avian influenza viruses are birds, including both wild and domesticated species, certain strains have the potential to infect humans. When humans are infected with avian influenza viruses, it's often the result of close contact with infected birds or their environments. Human infections can range from mild symptoms, similar to typical flu, to severe respiratory illness and even death in some cases. Pandemic concerns. The major concern with bird flu is the potential for the virus to mutate in a way that allows it to efficiently spread from human to human. This could result in a global influenza pandemic. The most well-known strain with pandemic potential is H5N1, which emerged in the early 2000s. Another strain that raised concerns is H7N9. These strains have caused sporadic human infections with high mortality rates, but sustained human-to-human transmission has not been observed. Prevention and control. Preventing bird flu involves strict biosecurity measures in poultry farms, surveillance of wild bird populations, and culling infected birds to prevent the spread of the virus. Vaccines are also developed for specific strains to protect poultry populations. In some regions, culling of birds has been controversial due to ethical and economic concerns. Global surveillance. International organizations like the World Health Organization, WHO, and the World Organization for Animal Health, OIE, monitor avian influenza outbreaks and collaborate with countries to respond to potential threats. Prompt reporting and transparent communication are essential to prevent the spread of the virus. It's important to note that my information might not be up to date with the most recent developments. For the latest information on bird flu and its status, refer to reliable sources such as the WHO, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, and other relevant health authorities.